Okay, so let's move on to new business educational tour for bands and orchestra, Nashville, Tennessee.
As the background sheet explains, this was submitted by Mr. Baum. The recommendation is that the board approve this. However, if the board needs more time to consider, they can. Ms. Smetana and Ms. Bosmo have reviewed it. It is compliant with board policy. There was one question submitted on the number of chaperones. Pam, you have an answer on that?
It's usually for every 7 to 10 students, there's a chaperone. So it's probably gonna be even more than that. But, until they have final numbers of who's going. But it's male and females, obviously, split, and the people have to have the background check, so they know that they have to follow those policies.
How do the other question was, it appeared they might have some parents be chaperones on this one. How does the group, in any group, not this one in particular, decide how to offer, they solicit to see if there's a bunch of parents who want to volunteer?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
basically
And pay their
what it
way.
is. And, yeah, they pay their own way.
Okay.
It's, the kids don't fundraise to pay for the parents or the chaperones to go. So that's pretty, standard for them, as happened with the choir tour. So they do one every other year they go. The choir will go one year and the band will go the next.
I think the other question, which has been asked before, is whether the cost didn't appear to include like the substitutes, or it looks like there'll be 2 days when the teachers would be going. Right?
One day when the teachers,
Just one?
yeah,
Okay.
and I don't think we included that cost in the $650.
No, we didn't.
So it's about $200 spread over those kids. The district was gonna cover that.
Okay.
How is the liability insurance handled for this, as far as costing?
It's, the procedures were all set up through last year with the board policy, so this is all run by an educational tour. It's basically on all the forms is disclaimed that it's not a school-sponsored trip and the school is not liable, and there's an indemnification form and a hold harmless form that Franzik created for us.
All right.
Ed, you'd be happy to know that another attorney on this board raised that issue a year ago.
Well, I just wondered.
Got it.
That's why we always have an attorney on our policy
About all
council.
these teenagers running around in Nashville.
Right.
Right on. Yes.
The first sheet says this is not a school-sponsored trip and will not be liable.
So what does the board want to do? Do we want to vote on it tonight? Do you want to hold it off till September? What's the vote?
I think we should vote.
Any problems? All right, then can I have a motion on that?
Is that, how do you feel? Can we vote on it?
Yeah, let's vote. Everybody, I don't see any issues. All right, so can we have a motion on this?
Resolved that the Board of Education Township High School District 208, Cook County, Illinois hereby approves the educational tour to Nashville, Tennessee from February 14-17, 2014 for the RB bands and orchestras as presented in the August 13, 2013 board agenda packet.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ed Jepson. Any other further discussion? Mary Ann?
Ms. Ruska?
Yes.
Mr. Jepson?
Yes.
Dr. King?
Yes.
Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Mr. Welch?
Yes.
Mr. Ritchin?
Yes.
Mr. Cindy?
Yes.